2, 1, and action. What is up, Travels with Buddy Nation on the Travels with Buddy Station? Today is Saturday, February the 15th, and it is the day after Valentine's Day. I hope everybody had an awesome Valentine's Day. And today, I'm going to do some preacher curls on my new bench. And I'm going to see how well it works. I haven't done preacher curls on this bench yet. And my weight room is finally complete. I got everything I need. I got my new bench is over here. And I decided to keep my old bench, which is over here. This bench is probably 30 years old. But that's a great bench for doing bench presses on, because the steel under that is solid. And no matter how much weight you use on that, it's very stable. This is good for doing. I'll do my inclines and stuff on this bench. I like this bench, and I can do my preacher curls. And it's got a good leg curl and a leg extension machine on there. I mainly got that for the leg extension machine, and I'll be demonstrating the leg extension machine on that as well, but in future videos. Not today. My legs are beat. And me and Bud took a walk earlier today, and it's starting to snow out there. So we're going to have a significant amount of snow in the New England area, right, Bud? So I'll be doing some shoveling tomorrow. So today I'm going to demonstrate on my new bench the preacher curl. And in order for me to do preacher curls, I'm going to have to take off the leg curl part. It's just one bolt. I'll have to remove that. The other thing I didn't demonstrate yesterday on my new bench is there is wheels in the back. I don't know if you can see them from there, but there's wheels, but it won't move. It's what you do is if you pick up the bench from one side like this and you want to move it around your room, as you can see, look, there's wheels under there, so you can move it, which is great, because when I do the preacher curls, I'm gonna move the bench to the center of my room, and then I'll do the preacher curls. So that's another option, which is good with this bench, is it has those small wheels in the back, so you can move it around, move it around the room or whatever. And this bench right here, this old bench is probably 30 years old, probably more than that. That's a good, heavy, solid bench, and I'm just going to use that for flat bench presses and flat dumbbell presses. It's got a lot more steel than what's under here. But this is a good bench, though. This is good for doing other things. It's good for doing, like I say, the leg extensions, leg curls. And I'll still use this for doing, when I do my incline presses, I'll use this, because not all my weight is going to be on the back support if I'm doing incline presses, because this is solid right here. Right, Bud? So without further ado, I'm going to take off the leg extension machine, leg curl machine, and I'm going to set up the preacher curl. I'm going to do some preacher curls. I'm going to do some barbell preacher curls. I'll do some preacher curls with a curl bar. I'll do some preacher curls with the dumbbell. With dumbbells, just to get a good feel of this. This looks like a good preacher curl that comes with this bench. It's nice and wide, as you can see. It's a good solid piece. It comes out if you're not using it. You can easily pull it out. There's a push button here. You pull the pin and you can just pull it right off. So if you're doing leg curls or whatever, but this is a good preacher curl. And so I'm going to demonstrate today doing preacher curls, right, Bud? And then when I'm done training, I'm going to make Buddy his lunch. And because I know he's got to be hungry, because he took a walk today too. And it's in the snow. It started snowing when we were walking. And they said we're supposed, by tomorrow morning, we'll probably have about 5 inches of snow on the ground. So I'm going to be doing some shoveling. Right, Bud? And that's a good workout too, is shoveling all that snow. Bud. And so without further ado, I will do some preacher curls. All right. I'm gonna put Bud in the other room and he can chill out. I just want to make sure Bud gets in the camera a little bit. And he's a handsome guy. Maybe have Bud do some preacher curls, right, Bud? You do some preacher curls and build up those power muscles, huh, Bud? All right. So I'm gonna put Bud in the other room. I will begin. All right. As you can see, I took the leg curl, leg extension machine part off. It's just one bolt that comes here. You just unscrew it, and it took it off. It took me maybe 5 seconds. So now I'm going to try the preacher curl, and I'm going to warm up light, and I'm going to see how it feels. And I haven't done these in forever, and I'll try it with the barbell, dumbbells. Do one arm at a time, 2 arms at a time. I'm going to go for about, I don't know, 15 or 20 reps. Come along with me. I really feel the lower biceps. Hey, woo. I gotta tell you, that's a really good preacher exercise. Very solid, very stable. I got 25 reps. I'm gonna pyramid up. I'm maybe put about another 10 pounds on the bar, and I'll do maybe 15 or 20 reps with it. And I'll tell you, my biceps are gonna be sore tomorrow because it really isolates the biceps really well. And with this, it has like 3 different levels, so you can set it whatever level is most comfortable for you when you use this. But I gotta tell you, for $150 or $139, it's a pretty good bench. All right, pretty good preacher. So I'm gonna rest for about a minute. I'm gonna add a little more weight. I'm gonna pyramid up and do another set. All right, I'm actually impressed with the preacher curl on this machine. This preacher curl is very solid, and I didn't even buy this for the preacher curl. I actually bought it for the leg extension. I just basically bought it for the leg extension. And I gotta tell you that this preacher curl is very solid. I'm very impressed with it. It's very comfortable. It's got 3 levels, so it'll fit whatever, if you're taller, shorter, whatever. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier. I'm gonna try to get at least 15 reps with this. Come along with me. All right, oof. I got 18 reps. I gotta tell you, my biceps are on fire because doing a preacher curl like this really isolates those biceps. And you got your elbows out in front of you in such a way that you're just using your biceps to pull that weight up. And you don't need much weight. When you're doing a preacher curl, if you're doing it strict and you're doing it proper, you don't need much weight at all because you're only using your biceps to pull the weight up. It's like you can't use your shoulders or your core or any other muscle group. You're just strictly using your biceps. I'll probably do maybe 1, maybe 2 more sets. I'll add a little bit more weight, maybe another 10 more pounds to the bar, and I'll do another set. All right, you know, it's funny, when I bought this VIBESPARK bench at Walmart, on the demonstration video, they had the guy demonstrating the preacher curl, but he didn't take the leg extension machine off, and he was only bringing the weight like halfway down. And it makes me wonder, it's like, you're doing a demo video on it, it's like you have to take the leg extension part off of the bench, off of the bench before you do the preacher curls. I mean, it's only 1 bolt. It only takes, you know, 30 seconds maybe. It's just funny, but it's a really good preacher. I'm gonna go for this, is my 3rd set, and I put another 10 pounds on there. I'm gonna try to get, I don't know, maybe 10 to 15 reps or so. But these preachers are really good. Count along with me. Well, I gotta tell you, my biceps are gonna be sore tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be able to shovel snow because there's supposed to be getting a lot of snow tomorrow. But I gotta tell you, I'll do 1 more set. I'll add 5 more pounds, and I'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll get 8 or 10 reps with it. But I gotta tell you, if you do preacher curls, you don't need much weight. You do them properly. It just really isolates that bicep. And this is about, I got 40 pounds of weights. This bar is only about 5 pounds, so it's about 45 pounds. So I'll put another 10 pounds on there to be about 55 pounds. And I haven't done preacher curls in years, but I gotta tell you, on a preacher bench, I usually do them off my knees. But I gotta tell you, it's really, really good. It's a really good exercise. If to do on a preacher bench, I really see the difference. But I'm going to try to do 1 more set, and my biceps are going to be cramping. And my biceps will be sore. Alright, this is going to be my 4th and final set from the preacher curl. I usually do 5 sets in these videos, but my biceps are pretty beat from doing this exercise. I got about 55 pounds. 50 pounds of weight plus 5 pounds for the bar. And I'm gonna see what I can get on here. Come along with me. Alright, I got 10. Whew. And I gotta tell you, my biceps are sore. I barely got time with that. And what I used to do, I was going to do some dumbbell preacher curls. But my biceps are completely worn out from doing those. Especially those warm-up sets really burned them out because my biceps are so shocked. They're not used to training, training like that in that angle, I should say. But another way to do preacher curls was I do one arm at a time with the dumbbell, and then when I would hit failure, I would spot myself with my other hand and help my arm up, and then I'd slowly try to control the weight down, and then I'd help my arm back up again, and I would do a few final reps like that. Really, really work the bicep muscle really hard. But maybe if I use this more consistently, I use this preacher bench more consistently for the biceps, I'll probably get into doing exercises like that, but I gotta slowly get into it because this really isolates the biceps so much that it really works it hard. I know tomorrow I'm sure my biceps will be sore from doing these. Remember, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to Travels with Buddy. Remember to keep training, keep taking those walks, and try doing some preacher curls. And if you don't have a preacher curl machine, you could always do them off your knee. There's other ways you can do them if you don't have an actual preacher curl machine. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.